Okay guys, I already set up the wires here, and this is one that comes to the main battery going out to the inverter. So I have it here, and it have like a spring or a mesh like. So I use a heat shrink, just like the way they made it, the original, and goes all the way underneath there to the inverter. Let me show you how everything looks like, and this is what we've done. And this is what we're gonna set up the system for now. No breakers at all, no disconnects, just a straightforward thing. And the on and off is gonna be on the inverter. So if I have to do any fusing, it's gonna be around here, or if it's a shunt, gonna be here because I'm trying to use a Victron smart shunt onto this, then I can go about it. So this is the original part of it, the same heat shrink they use here. I use a big one and did the same thing here, and I'm gonna connect this negative wire to the negative part of the Magnum, the MMS 12 1012 right here. So we're gonna charge the batteries, and we're gonna set up this entire thing, and is the wire for the charging going to the grid or whatever source, generator, whatever you want to do. And we're gonna have the on and off switch. Then we can install the boot right here, and we're just gonna come here and take this nut and get this wire. It's gonna arc, it's gonna arc, warning you, it's gonna arc. I don't have the capacitor to charge those things, so see, it's a little arc right there. Like and subscribe. Well, before we're gonna do all these, let's try. The battery's already in a parallel mode, and we're gonna try and measure the voltage on the batteries, and we can see the voltage we're gonna start charging these batteries at. So flip this thing to the DC volt and get the thing right here. So let's get this. So we're gonna touch the negative right here, and let's see what the voltage on the batteries. So 15.89, that's the same we had when we had the batteries before we put them together. We're testing them individually. So let's go back to the battery bank and test it right there, since we have a long wire that came from here all the way down there. So now we set the probe right on the battery terminal, and let's see. So it's the same, we don't have any voltage drop at all. So let's charge the batteries. Like and subscribe. JW Solar USA in Minnesota. Thanks for watching. Okay guys, we're testing the batteries. Now you can see how everything is pulsing here, and we're taking out 260 watt, 2.35 amps. Okay, this is the DC part of it. 15 points. We started at 15.8, and now it's 15.7. Like I always say, I've been testing the lithium iron phosphate. It would have dropped really drastic, about 3 milli or 4 millivolt. It's just a millivolt. Look at that, 15.8, 15.7. You know, I'm telling you guys about these VOLKSWAGEN eGolf. They are just beast, guys. These are powerful batteries. So I'm gonna be doing a test neck and neck and see. We are putting in 440 amp hours total on 4 batteries on 12 volts, and I just did some wires this and run this one to the system. Is not wired the way it should be, so these are just mobile. So I brought the wire so I can run it all the way to the refrigerator. This one's refrigerator, freezer, upright refrigerator, freezer, and the water dispenser. So that's running right now. So we haven't charged the batteries. I want to just see how far this thing can run this battery, drain them and charge them all the way up and drain them again. Let's see how far they can go without being charged. Here are the batteries right here, so you can see the connection. So it's a kind of net cable all the way to the DC there. So just guys, these are just it's kind of sketchy install. So I'm trying to do, there is no disconnect, no safety thing, nothing, no fuse, no breaker, but just running this thing. Here goes the legs right there. See that? It's up. It's almost about an inch off the carpet. So the battery's not gonna be warm, they're gonna be cool to the touch. And this is the Volkswagen eGolf 2nd generation. Like and subscribe. JW Solar USA, thanks for watching. The batteries are just holding up pretty well. It's just 0.1 millivolt. And we're gonna be doing a test with the lithium iron phosphate, the Panasonic, and see how everything runs. These are Samsung, okay? I have the other ones of this, the 1st generation. Those are 75 amp hours. These are rated as brand new 111 amp hours, and it has been tested with Green Tech Auto at 108 amp hours respectively. So these are 2019 Volkswagen eGolf. Like and subscribe. JW Solar USA, live in Minnesota from the command center. Thanks for watching. Bye for now. As our test continues, we'll be running all day. I think we started at 8 o'clock yesterday in the evening and all the way. And let's check how many hours now and how many kilowatts we've drained the batteries and still to charge. Our test indicated that we already took out 1.96 kilowatt hours from the batteries, and these batteries were not charged at all. I never charged them, and I just utilized them the same way I received them. I just want to make sure I drain them. I don't know if Green Tech Auto charged them, but they were sitting at a voltage at 15.8 volt, and we already took out 1.79 kilowatts. Okay, now something just kicked in, the water dispenser, and right now I'm cooking rice, and let me show you how many hours. 13 hours elapsed time. So 13 hours these batteries were still doing the thing. And let's check this out, see how many watts we're pulling right now. 576 watts we're pulling from the inverter, 4.96 amps. So guys, this is what is going on, and it has been running all day, all night, sorry, yesterday. My equipment I have here, my water dispenser, Primo water dispenser, cold and hot water, and I have a upright refrigerator, freezer, and a standard home refrigerator. They're running at the same time. So let's check this out. Now I'm cooking rice. We'll be running since 8 o'clock yesterday at night, and this is the power we're still taking. The batteries are sitting at 14.4. So 14.4 is 14.8 is approximately 70% still to charge. So we're gonna be at a threshold approximately around 60 or 65 still to charge. If you go back on the description below, I'll put a chart to tell you each cell or module, the state of charge on the voltage. It's just like a comparison voltage and what state of charge it is. So they indicated on the chart. So we pull in 56 amps continuously, and the rice is cooking. And what I want to tell you guys, my Panasonic lithium iron phosphate, they can't stand these batteries at all. The Volkswagen eGolf battery, which is SDI, lithium iron, lithium, I think it's a lithium cadmium something, magnesium something, the NMC is a NMC or NCM, something like that. Well, it's going to be on the description below. The voltage don't sag at all. Look at this 56 amps is pulling. When I checked, the system was resting first, and now the electric rice cooker came on, and we are still sitting. We don't even lose or lost a volt or millivolts, 0.01 or 0.1 volt. These batteries can handle really well, and I haven't charged them, guys. It's just amazing. It's amazing. That's why I'm buying this battery. That's why I'm doing what I'm doing. You know, batteries are not just batteries. You can buy batteries for a reason or for a project or purpose, but I know the purpose I'm buying these batteries for. I know what I'm doing, and I know what my tests are. To be honest with you, the eGolf batteries are just outstanding batteries. The voltage they can pull is not going anywhere. Let's check the batteries. Let me show you the batteries and see what I'm talking about here. So here is the mini power wall, and it's sitting there minding its own business while I'm disturbing it. I'm giving it a hard time. I'm beating on it all night. So this is the battery specifications here. If you're curious, the first ones were 75 amp hours, made in Japan, and I think they just passed probably the contract to these guys. So if you want to take a look at it, is the cell modules is a 4S3P. Okay, that's what I was saying, CMC. See, the VWAG, Volkswagen, the eGolf batteries. So this is what I'm talking about. These are made in Korea, Republic of Korea, and these are 111 amp hours, brand new, 111 amp hours, and they were tested at 108 amp hours. So guys, this is what I'm doing, and I don't even know the state of charge of these batteries. When I started, I just started running them, and they are just fantastic. Just yeah, the Gen 2s, they're really nice. The looking is really powerful, and it's just really encouraging, and makes you to want to have batteries like this. So guys, this is the deal here, and I hope you like the batteries. And see, these are number 2 cable. I'm using a Royal Excellent cable. You see like a 4 crown on it. Okay, there you go, Royal Excellent. That's, you want to buy these wires. They're kind of expensive, but they are flexible. It's easy to work with, you know. So I hope I can give you what's the heat this thing can tolerate. It's over 100 and some. But anyway, this is the battery bank, and sitting here, it's just doing its thing. And have the feet with the bushings I customize or custom made, and I always want to do that so I can have clearance underneath here on the carpet so it can generate heat. Batteries are really cold when you touch them, like they are like freezing cold, you know. So this is where they are, or this is what it is, and this is how they look. And parallel, this is a 400 and almost 4. If I take it to 111 times 4, you will see, so it's over 440 something amp hours. So I just put it to 440 amp hour battery bank right here. You can turn this to right now it's in at 12 volt. You can go 24 volt by using 2 batteries. You can go 36 volt if you have the inverter for that, and 48 volt at 111 amp hour. Just these guys. Amazing batteries, outstanding performance from Samsung, and the originals originated from Japan, and I'll give it to them. And also this one I'm testing right now from South Korea, and it's just outstanding. It's the same technology. The black top here is really cool. The first one's kind of orange color, just like this plastic on the corner right here, orange. And it doesn't have this design here. It does have like a heat sink, a thick, heavy heat sink on it. So this is really cool. I like it. I've been talking for a while now, guys, so that you can just prove what I'm saying. Look at that, 46 amps. We'll put up 50 something, but now 46 amps. Look at the voltage, still back on 14.4. It's not going anywhere. It's not going anywhere. And these batteries, what I was reading, these batteries are kind of rated for about 4,000 cycles. Yeah, 4,000 cycles. You can store these batteries for a very long time. You don't have to charge them because they don't just discharge by themselves like the lithium iron phosphate batteries that the Panasonics I have. And those little ones, check out my portable generator. I'll put that on the end screen. You'll see what I'm talking about. They discharge, and anytime I'm checking, it's gonna be 15.3. And I don't know if because of the BMS is built on them, but when I started reading about live PO4 batteries, they have the tendency to discharge. They drain slowly, just like when you have a lead acid battery or flooded acid battery. I think that's how live PO4 batteries are. So they don't just hold the charge like a lithium ion battery, because I can show you the NMC batteries. I have the Chrysler Pacifica, and they are still holding the charge. The 48 volt batteries I have, they're sitting in the box there for over a year and a half before even COVID time. We already been COVID for almost 1.5 years, and the batteries are still there. I haven't fired them up. I put the probe right there. It's reading the same voltage that I shut them off since I shut off the batteries. So the NMC batteries, which is here, CMC or NMC, I'll put it in the description below, and you guys will see exactly what I'm talking about. These batteries, I've been monitoring that, I've been watching. I was gonna try and say something about it, but I don't know how am I gonna approach that and say it. And since the eGolf was a process, we've already done a lot of testing to the Volkswagen eGolf for over a year now. Over a year, I've been talking about these batteries, and I stuck into the 24 volts for up till now, because I'm a 48 volts guy on the Outback, and that Outback it has been taking a break for a very long time, while just experimenting the eGolf. Some people probably think I'm just trying to run the Magnums. Maybe they're better, or maybe they're better than the Outback. They're all great inverters, but I was experimenting the eGolf batteries. They are just amazing. They are just amazing. I know nobody really got me into this. I decided to get myself into this because of curiosity. I just want to have things that are different from other people, and so that I can be able to talk about them. I want to share my experience with other people. I don't want to be talking about the same thing people are talking about. You see, I want to change the topic a little bit and give the mix so everybody can have a little bit of this, a little bit of that. And if you want to know more about certain things that I already explain it to my own knowledge, the way I know how to, maybe someone else is out there who can do a better job more than I do, well, that'll give you the complete understanding. But my experience on these ones now, I don't think somebody else gonna tell me that their batteries are better than mine. The same batteries, if we have the same batteries, saying those batteries, they don't work like what JW Solar US is saying. Maybe you bought the wrong batteries or bad. No, there are no bad batteries or defective batteries. But what I'm talking about, this is a new topic we're talking about here. These are the Gen 2s. And I just want to share my experience with you guys. You know, you guys can believe what I'm saying or not because I'm using these batteries every day. So I just want to share my experience, put it out there to the world. Everybody will know that if you have to drive a vehicle that has these batteries, you are driving a very good vehicle and very efficient. So thanks for watching, guys. Look at my cable right there. It's a ribbed, like in a net or something. It's really cool, huh? Then I bought it from, I think I'll put that on the description below. On the battery place I bought it. So there you go, guys. No disconnects yet, nothing. So everything is looking good. The tape is still holding fine. I was beating myself into that. But I think I'm going to head to the cities right now, trying to get myself a nice heat shrink so I can be looking at this for a long time. But anyway, it's gonna be black. Reds are really hard to get, and if you get them, they're really expensive. But the batteries are doing a pretty good job. We are still holding half of the inverter, which is a 12-volt inverter here. There you go. This is the Magnum MMS 1012, and I would recommend this thing big time. This is a 2015. See, 2015, the second quarter. So this is what I did. I suspended any of my equipment. I'm suspending them and make sure they have a good flow. So I put a feet on them. Those are the Panasonic batteries down there. So they were just chilling right now while I'm testing these ones now. Here's another inverter, but this is a 600 watts, and I have a third one which is 1,000 watts as well, which is sitting right here. So they're all sitting, all the three inverters are sitting here on my test box right here. All the three inverters. This is the MMS 1012, and this is the what it is. This is the 600 volt one. Okay, and here is gonna be the MMS 1012G. See that? They're all the same. So now this is what is going on, and thanks for watching, guys. Live here, JW Solar USA. Like and subscribe. So as I was telling you guys, you see, after the rice cooker and the refrigerator, freezers, and water dispenser, they are on a cycling mode. They are resting. Look, all the 50 some amps we were pulling continuously, it only takes 0.1 volts. It was sitting at 14.4. And now what happened, because I have these on a search mode, you have to see a load up to about 50 watts before it's gonna trigger. So the rice cooker still have to do the finishing. Has to do the finishing. So I have to go here and dial this one down so that the rice continue the process of steaming all the way. So I have to drop this. Let's see. It can wake up the inverter not to fall asleep. So now it's inverting at 20 watt. Anything 20 watts, the inverter will still stay on. So I was having on a 50 watt. So the rice cooker has to continue with the process and steaming the rice to the end. So I have to adjust. I have to adjust it to 20 watt. So the inverter will continue, stay awake. That's what exactly I was trying to say. So look at that. So it's not pulling nothing because it's just on like a standby, keep the rice warm and the steam to get it all cooked properly to the finish, to the end, and we can go ahead and enjoy our lunch or dinner, supper, whatever we want to use it for. So we're sitting at 14.5. So we are still sitting at the state of charge at approximately 60, 67, 68 because 14.7, 14.8 is considered at 70%. I suppose I'll read the description below on the video. Okay. All right. Take care, guys. Love you. It's a long video, but I want to explain to you guys how everything is working. Bye for now. As we are fast approaching the 24 hours period here on our test, live at the command center of the JW Solar USA in Minnesota, I want to show you guys the timing and how many kilowatt hours we already extracted from the batteries, and we are still going. The batteries are sitting at 14.3 volt, and we're currently pulling 11 amps here, and we are sitting at state of charge approximately in the 60s here because 14.8 is considered at 70%. And let's check it out here. We're still having a clean sine wave coming from the inverter, 118, 120. Let's see how many kilowatt hours we already pull. So approximately is 2.93 kilowatt hours right here with this machine. We already extracted this kind of power from this little mini power wall. Volkswagen eGolf batteries were Samsung. So these batteries, I can't even imagine or maybe just even compare them with any other batteries I've had or I've used before. These batteries are just fantastic. It's unbelievable. It's not even a challenge. Running refrigerator, upright freezer, freezer, and just a full size, family size refrigerator, and this is just unbelievable with all the loads, and these batteries are still going strong. We haven't charged them yet since I got them from Green Tech Auto. Okay, like I mentioned, I said I'm gonna go to the cities. I went to the cities, managed to go to the cities today, and guys, this is what happened, and we got heat shrink. So I'm trying to correct the mistake or some of these things I've done here with the tape. And I know someone's gonna say something. Cedric Green, I know you're gonna say something, but I can't wait for that comment. You say it's gonna be JW Solar's way. You always say something. All right, bro. So I gotta do it the right way and make sure that I'm gonna be happy with them. But I'll take my time doing this. When I'm done testing, probably I have to upgrade this bank again with another 4 so that we can have a tri tower. Finishing up here, and let's see how many hours now. It's 20 hours 47 minutes right on the clock, and we are just doing a fantastic job here. And you see 2.93 kilowatt hours. All right, okay, this I'm gonna end the video. Thank you guys, and these machines are doing a fantastic job. Love that, and love you guys all. Thanks for being patient watching my videos, and stay tuned for this. Watch it to the end because it makes sense. I just want to promote how the eGolf batteries are working. Love you guys all. Bye for now. from Minnesota Command Center, JW Solar USA.